Last time on Supernatural.
The library, and they drowned her in the nonfiction section.
There was another murder that happened here, or an accidental death, maybe. I'm leaning towards murder. We are in Hollywood, so it was probably covered up.
Is there a closet by the door that Preston could hide in?
Why is it going off for the mannequin, though? That we should question that more than why I know that.
It's just gonna get up and very quickly just give him the abruptest kiss on the top of the head and walk straight out.
It's not the first time something heavy's hit my face.
I'm looking for a bit of a few answers, and I'm gonna kindly unzip the bag and pull out this large, sort of chipped baseball bat.
You want his heart, but that ain't your heart. Someone else has got your heart. Am I right?
Why are you people in my house? And I need you to leave.
That one's a real ass butt.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Dark Domain RPGs. And yes, we do endorse Neener. Before we get going tonight with episode 8 of our Supernatural West March game, where things are going to be a little bit crazy tonight with what I actually wrote ahead of time. I know,
what?
I'm scared too.
Chatter, we cooked. Ryan wrote.
I wrote before a session.
Ooh.
I got to go back to the hospital. I'll see you guys later.
No, we're out of here.
Do you need a ride? I can swing by and grab you if you need.
Pick me up. I'm large.
But yes, good news. We hit our 100 follower goal, and Miss Deadite won our giveaway. We are now aiming at a new follower account giveaway where the winner will receive 2 handmade dice bags from a member of the Dark Domain community that is good with that arts and crafts and stuff like that. So when we reach 150 followers, we'll be doing that giveaway live on whatever game we are having to stream when we make it there.
And when we hit 1,000 followers, you get all of the top of Ryan's hair.
Right?
The 1,000 followers.
We'll shave it off and I'll send it to you. But
here, someone clip that.
Right. Also, we have a merch store now. You can go down in the channel description to our Redbubble store and get Dark Domain merch. It is all digital artwork that has been done up by either myself or another member of the community from our Discord channel that has said, go ahead here, put it out there, use it. We got stuff from Supernatural. We have our own Pride lineup where you can get anything from your pansexual pride, trans pride, gender non-conforming, gender fluid. And if it's not there, it will be soon. This stuff takes me a little while to do, all right? I'm getting there. I stared at the computer too long. I got a massive headache. It's fine. But yeah, I think that's it. Our charity. We're raising money for the Southwest Washington Queer Youth Resource Center. They are a nonprofit organization that helps queer youth between the ages of 12 and 18 get resources like counseling and other medical procedures and insurance and finding different places that can help them with the things that they need. because let's face it, America is not doing great at supporting these kids. So we are trying our best to do what we can. Every cent goes to that nonprofit. We do not get a penny. I don't want it. This is for those kids. Like, we can get money our own way. Like subbing. We're 2 away from that goal. That would be dope to reach 10 subs. But without further ado, we welcome all returning hunters. And I think most of them have at least met at this point.
I have not met Rick Summers.
Well, I think Detective Wild and Sawyer have both met.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't think Ellie and Rick have met each other or met the others. But it's fine, because I set you guys up for success this time. As you were all combing through whatever media that you use to find what you're looking for, whether it be the internet, local papers, you do come across a private ad for a pawn shop in Nowhere, Oklahoma. It's the Cobb Creek Pawn and Jewelry Shop, where he claims that his pawn shop is haunted and needs a professional to get rid of it. And it actually leaves an address. So this is actually probably one of the easier locales to find.
Yeah, Sawyer is 3 Starbucks coffees. He's recently gotten into Starbucks. Deep driving into Oklahoma in his pearly white Mustang with the large bull horns.
I can't
let
get
this
over that.
happen. You let this happen, right?
I did let this happen. It's fine. I want you to get attached to that car.
It's my Impala.
Even better.
Except instead of having meaningful backstory, it's that Sawyer has too much money.
This one's just my favorite. Now,
Ellie drives in
yeah.
in her Jeep, and it's spooky season, so she's got on a spooky season playlist going.
And what about the others?
Detective Wild is going around with a piece of paper asking people if they have seen a certain someone.
No luck here, detective. But maybe one day. That leaves Rick.
Okay, so in the time before, since the last episode, Rick has actually finally got his car back out of the shop, and it is, I was just looking it up, it's a 1993 Mercedes-Benz 300C. Yes.
All right. Well, somebody's got too much money.
It's a 90s models Mercedes, so they're cheaper.
Still a Mercedes.
Still a Mercedes. But it's the P plate of Mercedes.
So, do you guys go directly to this address that's been posted, or do you meander around the town beforehand?
I think
After a bit of asking around, she makes her way to the location.
Okay.
I'm Googling to see if there's a Starbucks in Nowhere, Oklahoma. Hold on.
There is not.
Yes, there is.
Oh, is there?
Oh no, wait, that's showing my life.
Yeah, you have to actually go to Nowhere and then Google it. I didn't find a lot out there in keeping with its name.
Google's telling me that is not a place.
It is.
Oh, found it.
I was like, I'm looking at it. It's showing me a baggage farmhouse, which I believe it's a bed and breakfast, and a bait shop.
Bait shop and lake store. Starbucks.
Needless to say, I added the pawn shop.
There is. It's right between the Pizza Hut and the McDonald's next to the Mid-First Bank.
Oh, good. So swinging by Starbucks on the way.
I'm going to get us that sponsorship, Ryan. Don't you worry.
Hell yeah.
Actually, Ellie, the first thing Ellie does is actually go and stop and get a cup of coffee. And she's very surprised there is a Starbucks there. And she's going to get the most poopiest thing she can, which is not actually coffee. She's going to get herself a nice little mocha cookie crumble. And I know it's spooky season. It should be doing pumpkin spice, but she's not going to do pumpkin spice because that's just a little bit too cliche. But she will take a, little pumpkin donut hole or something if they have one.
All right. White girling it up, just not to the pumpkin spice extent.
Meanwhile, Sawyer, being the man's man that he is, after ordering his pumpkin spice frappuccino,
Yep, there it is.
he's gonna hold up the address to the pawn shop. Excuse me. He kind of looks at the cashier for a second, learning that he's in a new world where saying fella and babe are kind of outdated. Do you happen to know where I might find this? And if you could tell me a little bit more about this pawn shop we have.
Oh yeah, it's right down there off 1275. You can't miss it. Off the main strip.
Now, he says that there happens to be some sort of ghost in there. Have you happened to be by that pawn shop?
No, can't say that has. That's not my kind of trouble, I buy the good stuff. I don't go to them down there and there are nowhere pawn shops.
All right. Well, you keep making these fancy coffees. I appreciate you.
Oh, yes, sir.
And he puts down a $50 bill and then walks out.
All right. After having two people get coffee, one meandering around looking for someone special, but to no luck.
Yeah, I will begin making my way towards the pawn shop.
Yeah. I feel that each one of you kind of arrives.
I was going to say Rick is probably already at the pawn shop looking for old computers that he can repair.
Yeah. So Rick being the first one in there, kind of just there's a lot of like the old 90s computers that like they have what I loosely would call a disk drive.
Yeah.
However, they take a style of floppy disk that is no longer made.
Yeah, not your 3.5-inch floppy.
And for those kids at home, this is your predecessor to the USB port.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We talking floppy drives?
Don't use a magnet on it.
No, definitely not.
So
they are more secure than CD.
Yeah.
Floppy
I
drives are
skipped
more
the
secure
CD.
than CDs.
I know they don't know what a CD is.
Yeah.
I've had that conversation.
Yeah.
But
the actual floppy disks.
Probably do know about is the fact that during the stream, you guys in the audience can use channel points to mess with either me or the lovely players. Take your choice. Right, Depresso?
Pay back Sawyer from what he did last month.
I did nothing wrong.
But yeah, there's a lot of like old Mac and like iMac kind of stuff where it's the big bulky off-white brands that are probably almost a shade of brown from sitting with dust and dirt for this long.
Do they have any of the old school Apple computers that you could see through?
Brown pants.
There's one. It's got the teal backing where you can see all the components in the back.
I love it. I had one of those.
I remember when those were the cool thing to have.
Yes, exactly. The original iMac.
Yep. So there's a lot of bits and pieces, something to like Rick could easily kind of get this bit, get this drive, whatever he's really looking for. It might not be functional, but it might be there.
I mean, he probably what he's planning is getting one of those old yellow Macs and just replacing all the guts for a modern Mac.
Be pretty
All
sick.
right. So finds one, kind of carries it over to the register where there's
Yeah,
a
surprisingly heavy.
deceptively heavy.
Yeah.
You look at it like, oh, it's made out of this, like give it a knock, like, oh, it's cheap plastic. Then you go to lift it, you're like, what the fuck?
Good old CRT TVs.
Yeah.
Break your back every time you lift them up.
It's fine. Kind of carry this over to the register, set it down on the glass counter. A bit probably heavier than necessary, but it doesn't crack or break the glass or anything. There's kind of a portly, heavy set fellow in the back, where he's got like a cheap looking kind of button up. He's trying to look fancy and has a suit, but it's like this is a yellow with a tan, and like the colors are just clashing. And he's got like a blue handkerchief tucked in the pocket that he keeps like pulling out and like dabbing at the sweat across his brow. Is that it for you?
That is it for what I am purchasing today. But I happen to notice that you had a specific ad in the paper today.
Yeah. Are you talking about the? Are you here to get rid of the thing?
Yes, I'm a budding what you call him, supernatural investigator? No, that's not what you call them. Spirit hunters? And he dives into his laptop bag and pulls out like a Geiger counter. I've got one of these. Pulls in, grabs out an EMF
You're like them
detector.
fellers that used to work for Roto-Rooter, and they had that one
Yeah.
TV show.
Yeah, those ones.
It's called a callback, and it's classy. It's just at that moment where there's that jingling of a front doorbell as the other three kind of make their way in one by one.
Oh, detective, good to see you again. And Sawyer will tip his hat and allow the detective to walk through.
Oh, God, not you again.
You're not even the first one to say that to me today.
Like that is the first thing I wanted to say to you. Sawyer. My sister is giving me a
Just tell Crow
it's October.
It's your murderer.
Sit down. Anyway, I am gonna go up to the pawn shop owner and be like, I couldn't help but notice you put up a ad for a spirit.
Oh, you're one too. Do you two like
Oh
know each
no,
other?
not. I'm not. My name is Detective Wilds, and I'm looking for a friend. Shows him the picture. This is his kind of thing, so I was hoping he'd show up.
No, I haven't seen them.
Well, thank you for your time. I will still help anyway.
Excellent. There's two of you now.
Sawyer will approach the three at the counter and be like, Sawyer Graham, I'll also be aiding in this. And I'll shake the guy's hand, and then I'll shake Rick's hand. Sawyer Graham, nice to meet you. And then Ellie's here, I believe.
Ellie
will walk in right behind them and see the interaction, just kind of like, Hi, I'm Ellie, and I also saw that ad. Thought I might be able to be of some assistance.
For you, this should be easy. I got a ghost that keeps haunting this place, and I can't seem to be rid of it.
Well, is it a good ghost or is it a bad ghost? Is he nice to you?
It keeps breaking things,
So that's
and it's
that's
running off
the less than
customers.
nice part then. We don't want him breaking things.
What is
What
it?
kind of things is he breaking?
He kind of like gestures around the pawn shop, like stuff in here.
Have you been talking sweet to him?
You know what? And he just turns away from Ellie entirely. Like the rest of you seem saner. Like I have a ghost. We're not talking about like Casper, the old cartoons. Like ghost.
Now, do you recognize this ghost in any way?
I've never seen it, but things don't just fly off the shelf all willy nilly.
Can I start kind of walking around, kind of inspecting the quality of this building?
You sure can. Let me.
As Sawyer is walking around, I just kind of take that piece of paper that I've been showing people and just kind of stick it in my pocket.
Just a quick question for you, Depressed Mancy. How buff is Sawyer look? Is he a big guy?
Sawyer's like Texas big.
Okay.
He's 6'2", he's like in the 240 range. But he's an older man. Like he's salt and pepper, like thick mustache, brilliant white suit with a black undershirt and those little bowler ties.
Because while you're looking around, Rick is just going to call out. Excuse me, Sawyer. You said your name was. Would you help me bring out this monitor to my car?
Oh, absolutely.
It's surprisingly heavy.
Does this have something to do with the ghost as he kind of like picks it up haphazardly?
I could use it. And Rick says that out loud, but just winks to Sawyer just to say that I could use it as a detector, but yeah, I'm not really. I'm talking out my ass here.
All right. Oh yeah, he'll walk it out to the car.
Yeah.
All right. Detective Wild is gonna take a look around the pawn shop and just kind of commit everything to memory, so she remembers where everything is supposed to be.
Go ahead and give me an intelligence and perception in the dice bot, please.
You said perception and intelligence.
Yep.
And trying to remember how this system works. Because it's been how many months now?
The what?
It's been how many months now?
1 or 2?
1, 2.
It's just 2 different die values, and you roll them together and you total them. At least for the skill check.
Let's see. You said intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
So, find /roll dice.
And when you do the /roll, a command prompt should pop up for you.
And then, since my intelligence says 10, that would be a 1d10. Is that correct?
Yes. Yeah, all your attributes should be a die value.
So 1d10 for intelligence. And then let's see, perception. Where's perception?
Yeah. If you just as a note, if you
Perception. There
do
it is.
both dice in a single roll, it will add it up for you.
Oh,
Yeah,
you can do both.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say like roll 1d20 plus 1d12 plus 1d4 in the same
I
thing.
did not know that.
It's fine.
I like
Yes.
that we have a screen dice roller.
A
Right.
6 and a 4. That is 10.
So, with a 10, you do notice that there are some things that seem to have more towards the back. There are some things that have been thrown around and smashed up. Like you do find the remains of like a rather ornate vase,
Mm-hmm.
as well as some electronics that have just been like they look like they were thrown from a shelf, hit the wall, and just kind of bust apart and fell to the floor.
Are some of those electronics big? Or are they
I
small?
think the biggest one was probably a new-ish monitor, probably not even within the last decade, but like definitely still a
I
flat
probably
screen.
should have said heavy instead.
Heavy? No, not really.
All right, so nothing heavy.
They're an older flat screen monitor.
All right. Must not have a lot of strength to it. These aren't very heavy items.
So, I didn't catch your name, shopkeep. What was your name again?
Oh, I'm Greg.
Greg. Again, I'm Sawyer Graham. Tell me about the insurance you have on this place.
I mean, it's just the normal business insurance run through the in-town bank here. We don't exactly get, Progressive coming out here from the big cities.
Well, have they been paying you back for all this random broken assortment of items?
I mean, yes and no. They keep claiming that I'm breaking it myself, but I need this thing gone. I want it to stop breaking my things. I can't. It's driving off customers.
Could I get a feel if he's lying to me as someone who has
Absolutely.
helped do a lot of insurance fraud?
We're gonna call this an
You have advantage if
alert.
you find a Backman cowl on.
We'll call it an alertness and perception, or an alertness and influence if you have that.
I do have influence. It's the same across all of them.
Wonderful.
Would I be able to make this sort of intimidating to make him feel like I'm questioning him?
If you want to do an intimidation instead, I would say that it goes with willpower.
That works for me because I'm real intimidating.
All right.
Because I think
willpower plus your intimidation.
Sawyer's going to be kind of eyeing him down as like a man who knows this kind of life.
Mm-hmm.
7.
He seems like the kind that has like heard this before. It's like, it's just what this is. I don't have anything else. Like, I thought you people knew what you were doing.
Part of knowing what we're doing is exploring all angles.
Well, I need it gone. That's all I want.
You know about what time it often comes through, or is it just at random?
It's at random. Like last week, there was a day where it was on the cameras, and then 2 days ago, I was sitting here filling out paperwork for a sale, and a friggin' ornate like little thing came flying off the shelf and almost hit me in the head.
About when did all this start happening?
Like 2 months ago.
Did you get any?
Was there anything new happening around here when it started? Anything new that you received into your shop?
Not that I know of.
Any particular items that may have stood out to you? Could I see your invoice for about
Yeah,
2 months?
of course. He just brings out this 3-ring binder, flips it open, starts flipping to like the current date, and like stops, flips it around, and he's got this stuff all shoved into like the plastic paper protector sleeves
Mhm.
that we all had in high school, except for Red because he didn't go to high school. He was manufactured in a shop, and he's like, "Yeah, it's right here." And as you look down it, it's watches, rings, TV, more rings, and then there is one thing that stands out. It is an antique rifle.
Yeah, Sawyer will look at Ellie and then point at the rifle. I think you and I are on the same page with this one.
I think so. She's gonna walk over to the rifle, and she's gonna pull out a pair of gloves from her jacket pocket. Put those on before she touches it, and she's gonna pick it up and take a look, inspect
He
it.
doesn't have the rifle out.
Oh shit, he doesn't have the rifle on.
No, this is
Can
just
I see?
on the paper.
Can I see this rifle?
Yeah, it's in the back if you guys just want to follow me.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
That'd be great.
And he will lead
She
you
will put on the gloves as they walk back.
past the back office into almost like a small warehouse kind of situation where it's just got shelves with box on box on box of things that just don't fit out front. And he pulls out this old, almost wooden, I want to say World War One era kind of crate. It's longer than it is wider. Takes a rusty padlock off of it and opens it, and you can see this kind of blunderbuss sitting on like packing hay and straw.
Rick's got out his FLIR camera and his Geiger counter, and is searching the room, making it look like he knows what he's doing. And when they pull out the weapon, he's going to move the Geiger counter over the weapon, see if there's any radiation coming off the weapon itself.
There is no radiation.
Okay.
Ellie's going to look at the rifle and then look at the shopkeeper. May I?
Please, just be careful.
Well, of course. She's got her gloves on, and she's going to inspect it. Just take a look. First, of course,
all right.
Safety first. Make sure it's not loaded, and all the normal safety checks. But then really just start taking a closer look at it. Now, where did you get this? This lovely.
Go ahead and give me an intelligence and ranged weapons. With an 11. So yeah, this is an older model, very old, probably mid to late 1700s. Went out of one of the last models kind of made during that era before they switched to the long smooth bore rifles that you see more prevalent with like the words are now escaping me. Sorry folks, I've been sick for like 5 days. My brain juices just aren't juicing.
I understand that.
I've called out of numerous meetings, but like as long as I'm sitting in a chair, I can't get you folks sick. So doing this is okay. The Revolutionary War and then the Civil War later on after that. This kind of predates that just by a little bit.
Well, she is pretty. Now, do you have records on who you got this from? Why they were getting rid of it?
Yeah, they just said they were going through their grandfather's stuff because he passed away, and nobody wanted the damn thing, so they sold it to me.
And do you have records on who they are? Like their name, contact information, and such?
Yeah. I keep
Maybe
those
there's some
records.
history behind it.
I keep those records for a while.
That would be good if we could take a look, because maybe there's some sort of history that's
Yeah.
attached to this.
You guys just hang on. I'll go grab it and I'll bring it right back.
Thank you, kindly.
And he will head back towards his office to go retrieve those.
Can I
Ellie's
peruse to
going
see
to
if
look
there's
at Sawyer.
any illegal stuff
She
in
got-
here?
Looking
She's
for
gonna look at
illegal stuff?
Yeah. I'm seeing if he's a man of the business.
Give me an alertness and perception.
Alertness and perception. All right. Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong. It's not a D8, it's a D6.
Go ahead and re-roll that.
Oh, it's so much worse.
Oh no, everything seems on the up and up.
What's the reception like here?
You got a bar of 3G.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, Depresso, go ahead and re-roll that.
Yeah.
And then thank your lovely partner for the help.
That's my wife.
Yay!
It's fine.
Slightly better.
You do find a small bucket or like almost like a see-through tote
Mhm.
that just has watches on watches where they've just been dumped in there. And being a man of the business, you can kind of put two and two together that this might be just a thing of counterfeits that he brings out when he needs to stock stuff and then sells them off as authentic.
Well, it's not as what I was looking into, but at least he's a man of some savvy. And then Sawyer's gonna kind of peruse, comparing his watch to a couple of the ones in there.
Yeah, dude, your watch is better.
All right. Doesn't seem like there's anything else. Part of me wants to say he is definitely doing some kind of insurance scam, but honestly, with what I've been seeing these last few months, I wouldn't be surprised if there was some sort of spook going on in here.
Well, we're also talking here about a very old weapon. It's probably seen quite a few battles, and maybe there is something to be said about that. Maybe it didn't want to go anywhere else and it wanted to stay with the family because maybe there is kin attached to this.
Yeah, getting rid of the
You know.
family gun is a no-go.
That's kind of my thought too. I mean, they're just such beautiful babies. They just need to be taken care of. And now, I'd just rather it be seen in the hands of somebody who would take care of it and treat it well. Sitting back here in some box doesn't seem quite right to me. But
Does it seem loaded?
I already checked. It's
No.
not loaded.
Okay.
Not loaded.
Well then. Hmm.
Now, as you guys are kind
Has
of
it been
having
used?
this conversation, you hear a noise. It's a click, followed by static, like television static, like the white and black frizzle TV static.
Is it coming from somewhere near us?
Yeah,
Or
it's like one shelf over from where you guys are all standing.
Was that on?
Not that I'm aware of. And Sawyer will kind of slowly approach, kind of slipping his hand into his pocket.
Ellie will
Thermal
put,
camera
put
pointed at
the
it.
weapon back down.
So everybody kind of like moseys that way to go like investigate.
Yeah.
As the four of you get close, you can see that it's like a show that's trying to come through that has bad reception, before the age of like cable where you had to use a satellite or bunny ears to get a reception.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a bright white flash of light. And you all are forced to kind of cover your eyes. And as you move your arms away from your face, rub the spots from your eyes, you are no longer in the pawn shop.
What?
Well, this is new.
You look around and it's a desert, but it looks strange. It looks two-dimensional.
Oh, Toto, I don't think we're in Oklahoma anymore.
Oh,
Well, this is
God,
not
please don't
how
be
I thought
another
my day was
nightmare.
going to go.
And as you turn to look at each other, each of you sees a cartoon version of the other.
Did we get sucked into a video game?
It seems we have. Could Rick make some kind of check to see if he can figure out what kind of game they're in?
I will tell you flat out that this doesn't seem like it's a game.
Sawyer pulls out his flask and smells. Well, that ain't absinthe, so this is happening. Does this remind Sawyer of any of the cartoons he watched growing up?
Let's see. How old is Sawyer?
Sawyer is 69, and yes, I did that on purpose.
Nice.
He's going to be too old for that.
Okay.
Is it going to be anything Detective Wild would have seen?
How old is Detective Wild?
Let me see if I wrote it down. No, I did not, but I believe I decided on roughly 23.
That's going to be cutting it close, but I can at least justify that with a roll.
Well, I'm thinking Rick's around the same age, so.
And
Yeah,
Ellie's
you guys
about
are-
24.
Yeah, you're all like, you guys have
Safe.
split on both ends of the spectrum, letting nobody's right there in the middle where they would be like, oh, I
like
know
40
this.
years old.
Hey, watch it. Not 40 yet.
Well,
yeah.
you said between 60 and 20, so 40.
Hey, with the 30s work too, god damn it. Right?
Whilst they're rolling, is this a black and white cartoon?
What am I
or is it
rolling?
colored?
No, this is going to be an intelligence and knowledge check. This is not a black and white
Intelligence and
cartoon. It
knowledge.
looks rather well drawn, very colors, but the colors seem to be slightly off.
Hmm.
And
Do I feel like I should be seeing a talking dog?
well, let me get these rolls in, and then I may or may not have an answer for you.
I'm talking like a purple talking dog or a brown talking dog. Because one's a lot scarier than the other.
I got a 10, I got a 3.
Yeah, I've got nothing in knowledge, so it's just my intelligence then, right?
Yep. and a 5. Well, somehow Rick is the only one that that he seems like the kind of guy.
I've
And
watched
this
a lot
kind
of
of
cartoons.
yeah, this kind of aligns with what Rick might be alluding to, as you see this strange animal come running up out of this farmhouse looking place that you now realize this is the only building for miles easily,
Oh my gosh, I know what this show is.
as
Is
it
this
just comes
Courage?
running up like
Yes. I loved that show.
Sawyer, lover of dogs, kind of crouches down. Oh, good boy, what's going on? And he kind of ruffles him. That's the strangest barking I ever heard.
Can I try to decipher, since I do have a dog myself back at home?
It will just grab onto you guys and start dragging you back towards the farmhouse in question.
All right.
And Rick, having recognized what this show is, they're just going to say, okay, get ready for something really, really out there. This
Oh,
show
God.
is usually pretty weird.
You mean like being in a cartoon?
Yeah.
That
What,
kind of weird.
tell me about this cartoon, because I don't think I've seen this one.
And is it indeed Courage?
It is 100% Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Legally distinct Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah.
Courage the Cowardly Dog. I must have missed that one. I do not remember this show.
See, I ain't worried about that network coming after us because it's not owned by Führer Mouse.
This is heroic, the bravado lacking beagle.
Listen, I couldn't use the other dog show. That's all I knew. That one was already done.
Oh yeah, this is the supernatural crossover we really needed.
Mhm.
If any
Mhm.
dog needed the help of Dean and Sam, it was Courage.
We just need the blue dog now. The blue dog to go with the purple dog. Or the other blue dog.
I was gonna say, like, you specifically, I'm gonna need more than the blue dog. There's 2 of them immediately that come.
Yeah, no. That's why I said the
As
other
long
blue
as it's
dog.
not the purple dinosaur, because that one I will beat into a smithereens.
The blue dog that came out before the other blue dog.
But this dog, like, will just grab onto Sawyer's hand and start dragging him towards the farmhouse. And as you guys look, it's just this barren landscape where you're like, the name Nowhere would really fit for this place because it is in the middle of nowhere. And he kind of like pulls and he's running and slams through the door, and as it just swings open, slamming against the wall. And inside are these 2 elderly folks sitting in a pair of chairs. There's this heavier set woman who is wearing an orange dress with like rubber shit kicker boots on and like a yellow apron tied on over it. She got short white hair that seems to be receding. She got these tiny little glasses that seem to reflect the light so you can't quite see her eyes. And alongside her is this long-jawed gentleman with a brown cap. He's got these green overalls with a tan top on, and he's just reading while she's knitting. And he looks up like, "Hey, why are you slamming doors?"
Excuse me. It seems your dog has a bit of trouble.
Stupid dog.
He seems intelligent enough to come grab people if there's danger.
Why are you in my house?
Your dog dragged us over.
Ooh, I'm gonna get that dog.
Excuse you?
So I'm gonna get that dog.
Well, I'm
You sure
being
you want
quite.
to repeat that again?
Are you hard of hearing?
I have a dog myself, and I do not appreciate your tone.
I don't appreciate you banging my door in.
Let me introduce myself. I am Sawyer Graham, and we're not from around here.
What? This is where the woman speaks out like, "Oh well, you're a long way from anywhere, but welcome to nowhere."
Oh, the matriarch of the house, and Sawyer takes off his hat and does a little bow to her.
Flatterer. I'm Miriam. That's Eustace. Don't mind him. He's just he means well.
Sawyer grabs Muriel's hand and gives it a little peck. It's a pleasure. I'm Sawyer Graham.
You see like the cartoon cheek blush and like the little heart bubbles pop around her head.
It seems your dog has requested our aid in something. Do you mind if we go around with him and check to see what's going on?
Oh, is there trouble, Courage? Like, oh, of course, if there's trouble, you guys can solve it, right?
We will do our best.
And I need to. There we go. Fix it. Yeah. So as you're doing that, Courage, this pink dog, kind of goes and slams the front door shut and starts like cartoon speeding, like nailing boards over it and like putting chains across it.
That is a talented dog.
Well,
He's a
so is
talented
it
dog.
is it not safe out there? Is that why you are locking us in? Is that for our protection, little one? Like a zombie type character out there trying to get you? Well, maybe we can help with that. Maybe we can help with that. Is it scary? We will try our best to protect you. You point us in the right direction. We'll see if we can get rid of it. Okay.
You don't want us to split up. All right.
Well,
Sawyer is going to pull out like a cartoonishly
this
large
is normally
gun.
my new favorite thing where I get to talk and fucking Courage speak.
Oh no, that's what I was thinking. I was like, man, Ryan does a good Courage the Cowardly Dog.
I'm a millennial. I grew up watching this show.
I imagine like Sawyer's gun's like cartoonishly big now.
Yeah, like he had what, like a revolver?
Yeah, I had a Magnum.
Like it pulls it out and it's just like obnoxiously long, like
Well then, this may not be as useful as I wanted it to be.
And does the gun have eyes on it?
No.
Then why is it speaking to me?
well, does it not normally speak to you?
Well, I did some time in the war, and that's a different thing. Well, we don't need to talk about that on what I'm assuming is a kid's show.
Well, mine. Well, maybe it's just because I talk sweet to my weapons.
This place is mighty bleak for a kids show.
Well, let's see what we can find around here to
I would
exercise
suggest
this
maybe
demon
searching
that
for
is
something
tormenting
similar
this
to
show.
that rifle we found in the pawn shop.
Is that true? There, Courage, I believe your name was. Your rifle? Sir, do you have a rifle?
No, but I can get me mallet.
Why do you have a mallet?
For mallet.
Yeah.
A gun I can understand, but a mallet?
This is
Yeah.
a
Do you
nice
not
cartoon.
have mallet, detective? In your
No,
workshop?
I've got a gun, a stun gun, a pistol, a nightstick, a truck.
I like to think because
Not
since
a
it's a
mallet.
cartoon, Wild's just like pulling all these things
Wow.
out of their pocket. Got a nightstick, a gun, a truck.
Well, I don't have a mallet on me, but I would just thought those were normal things you had in your house.
Like the guy kind of storms off into the what you assume is the kitchen and comes back with a comically large mallet. And it's just like,
Why is that so big?
What a cute little weapon that is.
it's
No,
for
I'm-
smacking. It's me mallet.
I met a lady not too long ago who'd really favor that weapon.
I'm married to Miriam. Thank you.
Oh. And you see just like a little look of disappointment as he looks over at Muriel and then like pensively looks out the window, hoping to spot a ghost.
Sawyer, give me an alertness and perception.
Deal. What if I use my muscles instead?
That's not gonna help.
Bam, 7.
You do see a faint figure kind of painted against the horizon. It seems human.
Well, I definitely see something out there.
And that's when the four of you kind of notice that it has gotten significantly darker outside. And it seems to have this cloud cover that's come in and it's begun to like sprinkle. And like the lightning comes down and it's the comic symbol of like the forked lightning.
Would I be able to have Rick pick up not courage and just give him a big hug?
Just pick
'Cause
up the
that's what
pink dog
courage
and
needs.
squeeze.
Yeah. That's all courage needs.
You see just
really-
his arms go out and his eyes bulge like
bear hug. A little bit too hard.
Precious little puppy, is this what you were afraid of? Is this the creature that torments you? Well, don't you worry. We're here now. We are going to help figure this out now, right? Don't you worry about some silly little man and his storms.
Now, did anyone in this house happen upon a fancy item of some sorts? Maybe a medallion or
Old,
yeah, something on the older side.
creepy, maybe.
Both the woman and the man kind of stop and look at each other, and then it's actually Miriam that says, well, I mean, Eustace found that tablet, the big stone that we brought. I don't know what he did with it." And he kind of like, hey, shut up. That's me tablet. You leave it alone. We're not talking about that.
First off, you don't talk to a
Hey,
woman like that.
Would it be all right if we just took a look?
No,
looks.
it's mine.
I'm not saying we're going to take it, sweetheart. I just want to take a little peek with my two little eyes.
No.
Well, how about this? How about you sit your happy little behind down in that chair and we go take a look anyway? Marjorie, would you mind?
I don't know where he put it.
Where? I look over at the man. You can either tell us where it is or we will go find it. But I do not want to make a mess of this lovely woman's home. And that will be on your head if she gets mad. Because it'll be your fault if we make a mess.
You touched myself.
You want to make your wife upset.
Anybody's heads is me mallet.
Where?
Is that so? Mr. Eustace. And Sawyer's going to unbutton his white coat and hang it up on the coat rack and begin rolling up his sleeves. Is that so?
You'll see him kind of like shimmy his cartoon sleeves up, and he's got these gangly looking arms.
And then you see just the muscles ripple underneath when said because it's old cartoon. So
Thinking along the lines of a cartoon, Ellie is going to slip around behind him and then tickle him in the ribs to see if he'll drop that mallet.
Give me an agility and athletics.
Would she get any assistance from me, like stepping up to Eustace?
Not for this.
Okay.
With an 8. You get him and you tickle his ribs, and he doesn't drop the mallet, but he does let out this rancid fart that will just hit you right in the face and give you 1 stun damage.
Ew.
Cartoons were a different time.
Right?
The
We
great
didn't need to learn anything. We had toilet humor, damn it.
1 point of stun. Okay then.
Actually, hey, Courage, you happen to have that stone on your sniffer?
Your face plants and starts. And that's when there is a knock at the door.
Who is it?
Open the door or suffer my wrath.
Does that happen often?
For courage,
So,
yes.
a nice and polite guest would introduce themselves and let them know their intent, and ask politely if they wanted to come in.
Open the
You've done none of those
door
things.
or suffer my wrath.
You have yet to introduce yourself. Why would we let you in? We do not know you a friend or foe. And at the
Then
moment,
you shall
there you
suffer the
go.
first curse. Beware.
All right,
You're
you
not
hear
even
that,
going to give
Eustace?
a lady your name.
No reply.
Okay, yeah, this is this kind of shit.
You hear that, Eustace? Your house is going to be cursed because you don't want to hand over your slab.
I ain't scared of no curses. Ain't no curses real.
Oh, curses are real. I can promise you that.
I doubt it.
See?
Well, Ellie's
Even this
getting a
lady
little tired
knows.
of this cat and mouse. So she's just going to reach up and grab him by the ear and twist it and pull and lift it and say, now you listen here. You are going to. And now you take me to that tablet. Let's go now.
No.
Twist that little ear and pull and lift it and start dragging him down the hallway.
All right, I need a strength in unarmed combat. Give him these to resist.
If it fails, it's just going to be a big stretch because it's a nice cartoon. It's just going to keep stretching.
Boo, you press slash roll. Boo.
It's fine. All right, with a 5, he is going to resist. And kind of just bats your hand away from his ear, like, now, listen, that's mine. You stop it.
Hey, Miriam.
I don't want any trouble.
How well does your husband listen to you?
Oh, Eustace is kind of stubborn. I love him though.
But why?
Listen, I watched that show for years. I still couldn't figure out why. All right.
Sawyer just does like a quick stand beside like him, points at Eustace, him points at Eustace.
Look at your man. Now look at me. A little back to your man. Back to me.
Oh yeah, Sawyer
I'm
would
not your
definitely
man.
be.
I'm on a horse. I mean, you could probably do that in this. Just spawn a horse out of nowhere.
Has
I'm on a horse.
Courage picked up anything with his Sniffermatic 3000?
He is sniffing and sniffing and sniffing, and that's when up from under the floorboards, even a couple of them like do that clunk where they like the nail comes loose and blood starts to seep out from under the floor.
Oh, that's no good. And Sawyer is going
Okay.
to scoop up Muriel and Courage and run up the stairs.
All right, give me a
Just forget
strength and
about
athletics.
Eustace.
The strength in a
Well, I
what?
think Rick's already holding
Athletic.
courage. Ball, if you
Yeah, I
want
think
to.
Rick still had a hold of him, so you can grab your girlfriend though.
Yeah.
That's fine. Now I need to give Faye their own like vampire boyfriend in the other game, just so I make this even.
15.
Oh yeah, straight hero style, swoops her off her feet and up the stairs he goes.
Wait for me.
Rick just
Miriam.
chugs along behind them.
Yeah.
Ellie's going to
Not
follow,
as
but she's going
heroic
to
as
ask Miriam,
Sawyer.
is there any place that he does not let you go? Or does not like want you to be? His workshop, any place like that he doesn't want you to be?
All we have is this house.
Like, do you have a storm shelter or basement that he's like,
we have
no,
a
that's my
basement,
workshop?
but that's it.
Do you think he might keep his tablet down there so that you wouldn't
Well,
touch it?
I don't know. Maybe we keep a lot of things down there.
Sounds like the kind of place where things would get lost.
Well, I think I'm going to go take a peek. Do you
Okay.
mind?
I mean, sure. It's just through the kitchen.
Very good. I'm going to go take myself a little peek, see if I can find this little tablet of his that he is so desperate to keep from us.
Sawyer's going to check under their mattress.
You flip it and flip the mattress off and it's just about like not even a box spring. Like, it's got the wooden frame.
Right.
Going downstairs and heading to the kitchen. This blood water maybe is now up about halfway up your thigh, Ellie. And as you trudge through it, get to the kitchen, it is now you have to pull against the water to open this door. And I need a strength and athletics to kind of pull this thing open. Just nervously upstairs, like, good dog, good dog, good dog.
It's a scared little dog. You have to comfort, don't you?
I mean, he needs it.
He certainly does. That's why Rick's.
With a 7, it takes you a couple minutes, and it's heavy because you're pulling against the force of this water. But you finally rip it open, and you get this thing open to see that the entire basement is flooded, and that water is up that high here. So you would be swimming through whatever it is to get down there.
Well, That's rather disturbing.
Can I take a sample of this stuff and just try to figure out what it is? Like whether or not it's actually blood.
Yeah, give me an intelligence and science.
Ooh. Some kind of doctor.
While she's doing that, Ellie's going to go back upstairs and think about this before she decides to dive into that water. And she's going to say, when she gets up there, she's like, let's check to see if there are any loose floorboards before we head down to the basement. I think that'd be good. Let's see if there's any loose floorboards. Maybe he sticks something under the floorboards.
What's
That
wrong
is
with the
also
basement?
going to prove a challenge since the first level floor is submerged.
No, not there. All the way upstairs.
Oh, upstairs? Okay.
Yeah.
Since it is blood and stuff, I do also have medicine forensics.
Yeah, I will allow for that one.
Forensics or medicine?
You will use when you have a specialty and a skill, you use the specialty in place of the skill.
Okay.
To the best of your knowledge, this is blood.
All right.
And then searching upstairs for loose floorboards, you end up finding one, and prying it open, you just find this tiny little box that, when opening it up, it has just a bunch of mementos and like old Polaroids from like back when Miriam and Eustace were younger. You see them like together in front of the farmhouse, and then there they are holding this tiny little pink puppy, and then it just kind of goes through a couple of years of like seeing them as a family kind of grow.
Well, look at how sweet y'all were. Anything else you find in there?
Nope.
Nothing underneath where the box is sitting?
Nope.
So it's fair to say that they are like a fairly poor looking family, right?
It's you're wondering how they stay alive.
Is Eustace upstairs with us?
Yes.
Eustace, my man, come with me for a moment.
What do you want?
How about this? Let's make a deal. Let me buy the slab from you.
You got money?
He's gonna pull out one of those cartoonish paper clips full of money. As you hear it just go ching.
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 As he like kind of looks at it, how much would he be looking at?
I have a die roll 8 for wealth.
Okay,
So
so it's decent. It's decent.
let's have a little fun here. Let's roll some dice. The dice tell a
We
story.
love rolling dice.
Let's roll a D8. Let's see what that is.
Okay.
$400.
Yeah, and Blue, you kind of nailed this one on the head. Thank you for that. You just see his eyes like turn to dollar signs. Fine. I buried it in the basement.
Well, all right then. You are a shrewd businessman. And looks like we're going to the basement, everyone.
Well, it looks like we're going to have to do some swimming. I hope y'all are prepared for that.
I definitely
Water's
understand
getting
how to
deep.
swim. Yeah, so we'll make his way downstairs.
Yeah, you get like 2/3 of the way down the first staircase to get back to the like living room level of the house, and it is now like chest deep blood that you are wading through.
Oh, this is a new
Chest deep on him.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a new suit.
So neck deep on me.
Yeah.
We're gonna have ourselves.
I am like on the staircase, just like not even in the water, just like or blood, and I'm just like, ugh. Absolutely not.
It's not pink anymore.
Hey, it's not the first time I've been cut.
This coat is precious to me. Absolutely not.
Well, I mean, you all can stay up here and I can do all the swimming, but that means I get the paycheck when this thing's done.
I mean, I'm not.
I'm standing here next to you. I'm working this with you. Let's go. Let's see what we can find. Better to
I'm
do
not
together.
here for the money, buddy. I'm
Well,
not
you stay
here
up
for the
there if
money.
you're afraid. You stay right on up there if you're afraid. This is just too much for your poor little soul. Sawyer, darling, let's move on ourselves down to that basement, see what we can figure out.
All right. Yeah, I guess Sawyer will make his way over to the basement.
Yeah.
Rick's
the
following
door's
the
already
ladder.
been pulled open, and you can see that whatever came up from the floorboards, this what you assume is blood, it might just be red Kool-Aid, has completely filled the basement, and it seems to have started there and then come up and through the floor.
All right. Well, he's going to take his hat, put it on the brim of the door, and he's going to dive in.
Okay.
As the Australians say,
Ellie's
he's
gonna
gonna
follow.
dive on in.
I need an agility and athletics.
Okay, I'm pretty good at both of those. A 14.
Should I roll it as well? Because
If you are diving down in the basement with them,
yeah,
then yes.
so agility was agility athletics.
Agility and athletics.
Okay. I don't think my specialty would come into this.
It
Your
might.
specialty being
Contortion.
no, not for basic swimming.
No.
Yeah. But what if he swims in the shape of a pretzel?
Well, I
Make
mean,
more.
this is a cartoon. He could make himself into a flat piece of paper and swim down. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Just double check. My agility, athletics. Okay. So both D6s. Five.
Beautiful. So Sawyer and Ellie just dive in, and you could swear you've done this 100 times, just like athlete level swimming. Rick, you're
This is new
kicking,
experience.
It's if you've ever watched somebody try to swim underwater that's never swam before, like doing this, they don't have the synchronization. It's like half like paddle, half doggy paddle. And you're not getting very far. And before long, you realize that you have to turn back and go up for air. Whereas the two that rolled 13 and 14, you get down into the basement, and it is pitch black down here. But you do catch a glint of something silver in the dark.
Yeah, Sawyer will just like squinting through the blood. His white mustache just now red and floaty. Yeah,
I think he's talking to Ellie.
That or someone else.
Sorry, I missed. What you said? Say that again.
Oh, Sawyer, covered in blood, with now white turned red, floaty mustache, goes at the silver thing in the middle of the floor.
She nods and then just pushes herself on deeper and straight on for it, like a little mermaid.
When the two of you get to it, it seems to be this large string of pearls or chain, or it feels metal, but it's like made out of balls that are linked together. You know,
She's going to surface, and she's going to point up, and then she's going to surface.
you will have to go all the way back to the kitchen to surface.
Well, now we know where it is. It won't be as big a deal, but we need to get a little air and then try to go back down.
I think Sawyer's going to respectfully pull on the beads. Not too fast, but pull them at a good speed that anyone involved would enjoy.
You notice that when you give it a tug, it seems to have some give to it, but they don't move, as if it's like attached to something at the other end. You could give it a good old strength and athletics check to really just give it a good old yank.
Okay.
Good old pull start, if you will.
As long as I have consent.
I don't know. The wife said to
Take
stop.
a deep breath, and she's going to head on back down.
A 12.
Oh yeah, with a 12, you yank and you pull whatever it is up to you, and you see that it is now this comically large bathtub plug.
I understand. That's what it was going to be.
And you feel as the red like water and blood starts to swirl and drain into this hole into the floor. And I need strength and athletics from the two of you that are down there.
Okay. I'm eventually going to roll badly on this.
It is. It's fine. Nothing bad could ever
But
happen.
not today.
Yes. Use up all your good rolls so next weekend Kai rolls awful.
Oh, definitely. I'm due for a bad roll night. I've had too many hot nights.
Oh, there's the other one. Sawyer, you're able to like power against this raging current that you have created. Ellie, not so much, as you are being drawn in towards this hole.
Could Ellie
She doesn't
use
weigh
some
enough
of
to fight against it.
our story points?
You
Or
do
plot
have
points?
story points that you can use. Remember, they do not replenish every episode.
Mm-hmm. I used.
We'll let this one ride.
Okay.
Hopefully she doesn't die.
It's
Maybe has a chance to catch something along the way.
So with a 4, it's not going to be doable, as you are pulled down towards this thing and you are scraping your nails along this dirt floor, just being sucked into this thing. I need one more strength and athletics check.
Could I help try and catch her?
Yes, you could.
Deal. Well, do you want me to roll like a single die since I'm helping? Or
Let me think of how I want to do this. It will kind of upshift Ellie's roll by 1 die.
Okay.
And then I assume you kind of want to like swim with her. Will basically be kind of like a disadvantage roll.
Yeah, I'll kind of cartoon cowboy it with the bathtub plug. I'll lasso it up against to something and just try and grab onto her.
All right. Fucking agility and melee weapon, I guess.
Oh, I'm so good at one of those. Melee weapon. Oh, it's not bad. Not bad.
All right, let's see.
Go to 9.
Ooh. That misses Ellie, but Ellie does manage to get a grip on something heavy enough to stop her from being drawn all the way into this. And you kind of hold on, and the two of you upstairs see this as this water starts to recede down from like chin level, down, before finally down in the basement. You guys will see this. Upstairs won't, and you just see it kind of spiral into this big hole and go with that like pop where like water finally just drains, and then there's the gurgle as it filters away.
I think
Ew.
Well, that was fun. Now that we've got the floor clear, let's see if we can't find this thing a little bit better.
yeah, he kind of pulls
He said
out a
buried in the
soaking wet
floor.
handkerchief and kind of
Just
half-heartedly wiped his eyes. Yeah, let's find this slab.
And Rick comes down the stairs because he was just at the top of the staircase. He comes down the stairs like, "You two all right?"
For now. Now,
Detective Wild
time to
also
calm
comes
down.
down the stairs.
He
It's
said
not-
something about being buried under the floor down here in the basement. So we better make it quick before something else fun happens.
Just before we go any further, there's just one thing that I want you to try. If you normally just shake yourself, it clears off all the blood.
Yeah, Sawyer will shrug and just start with his foot and begin shaking upwards in the Elvis Presley way and just kind of go up his body.
In typical cartoon fashion, it like sprays everywhere against the walls, and you're left with somehow a clean outfit.
Clean, pristine white outfit. No blood stains on it whatsoever.
I could
Ellie
use
shrugs and she's like, "Well, that was interesting. Let's try that myself." She's got a little bit of a gymnastics background, so she's going to do it maybe a little more flair. She is going to jump and do like 2 turns in the air while she's spinning, and to try to spin it off and see what happens.
All right, agility and athletics.
Can I use my specialty?
Specialty is
Gymnastics.
yes. It's not the prettiest, but maybe it's just because it's in the cartoon that you're able to spin and it sprays off, and you just kind of land like with a clunk on your feet.
Heavy.
Well, now that I'm feeling refreshed, let's start digging around for this tablet.
Do we have any idea of what we're actually looking for? I mean, what kind of tablet are we talking about? Yeah, your classic old, like tablet, stone tablets, or is it a brass tablet, or is it a more modern tablet?
I think if we just find something that looks a little spooky, that might be what we're looking for.
The 10 Commandments. Who knows?
Anything that looks like a tablet.
I mean, a lot of things look like
Well,
tablets.
let's just start searching. Let's just start searching and see what we can find. Look for some disturbed ground because he said it was buried. So look for some disturbed ground and see, and then see what we can see.
Is the hole still in the ground from where the plug was pulled out?
Yes.
Looking down the hole.
You see a deep, dark hole that you cannot see the bottom of.
Oh God.
Drop a coin down it.
Somebody's gonna need to patch that out.
Rick pulls out a comically large gold coin with just a money symbol on it, drops it. You just hear, and then nothing.
Okay, that hole's too deep to jump down. Where's that plug?
Oh yeah,
we need to put the safety signs up.
Sawyer will replug the hole.
Where's Kurt?
Put the plug back in.
Yeah. Sawyer will start kind of rooting around and digging.
All right. I will need an alertness and perception for anybody looking.
I'll help.
And then in the meantime, there's another knock upstairs.
I'll go to 10. Oh, I did it in the wrong chat. Doesn't
Where
count.
did you do it?
Doesn't count. Did it in the wrong chat.
All right, I got an 11.
I'll go to 6. If the public can't
9.
see it, it doesn't count.
9. Is
You said
Detective
alertness and
Wild
perception?
Yes. And a 6. So while you guys are looking at the two of you with Sawyer and Detective Wilder kind of thrown off by this knock upstairs, as you can kind of hear it through the house. It kind of reverberates as it speaks like, return the slab or suffer my curse. By the way, I could see no other episode to do this with. It was only this one.
It was definitely like top 3 creepiest ones. That and the haircut one.
Mm-hmm.
Or the big toe.
But I had to use this one. Meanwhile, between Rick and Ellie looking, you find this patch of earth that probably should seem moist and wet since it was just covered in blood and water, but it's dry and seems discolored from the rest of the floor.
It almost seems like weirdly animated, like it's going to happen with something in the scene.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say this is where we dig.
Yes. Do you happen to have any digging tools on you?
Look around. Do they have any gardening supplies? Any spades?
Ironically, there's a shovel leaning against the wall, as if
Well,
it
how
was meant to
fantastic.
be there.
Let's grab that and let's move that. Get things are moving.
And as they start digging, we're also going to put them on break so that they can get some snacks, use the restroom, and unshrimp their spines. We will be back. Stay tuned. Remember, we are doing a fundraiser for the Queer Youth Resource Center of Southwest Washington, and we are also working very hard at getting to 150 followers so that we can do our next giveaway. But we will be back soon. Stay tuned, and we'll get this episode finished and show you guys exactly what's going to be at the end. And hello, everyone. Oh, excuse me. When we went to break, our lovely band of hunters had found a disturbed patch of soil in the basement of this farmhouse in Nowhere, Oklahoma. Or it might still be Oklahoma. It's hard to tell when you've been sucked into a cartoon.
Oh no. I forgot to do that, my bad. Hello everyone, I'm back.
It's fine. I was like, you'll get around to it eventually. But as our heroes, shall we call them, grab a shovel and start digging, there is a knock upstairs saying, return the slab or suffer my curse.
We're working on it.
Please hold that thought. We are working on getting it dug up for you right now. Just give us a few moments.
You begin to dig and dig. And that's when one of you might notice that there's a frog on the stairs staring at you.
A frog?
A frog. 4 legs, green, big eyes, eats flies.
Yeah, I know what a frog is, but why is there a frog on the staircase?
Well, it didn't know how to use the elevator.
I'll show you. But maybe dig a little faster. And Sawyer's gonna slowly begin to draw his gun.
So as you turn to tell Ellie this, as I think she was the one that grabbed the shovel, you notice that on a shelf past her, there's 3 more frogs sitting, staring.
Maybe start digging a lot faster.
Ellie, you're digging, just going to town at this dirt as fast as you can. The dirt piling up in that comically cartoon large pile next to you as the hole just gets deeper and deeper. And the more the other 3 look around, the more that you begin to notice frogs here, there, over here, all just watching. But eventually, Ellie, you hear the telltale clunk that your shovel has hit something more than dirt.
Well, I do think I may have found something in here. Finally. She's going to pull her sleeves down just a bit because she doesn't really trust to touch it. And she's going to pull it on out.
It is a solid 2 foot by 1 foot stone slab, and it is heavy.
Hey, Sawyer, help a girl out, will you?
Oh, yes, ma'am. And he'll flip his barrel over and hand it to Ellie. And then he'll reach down, he'll just pick up the slab.
And this is hefty, and you pull it up, and it has writing all over it that you've never seen before.
Actually, I speak Italian, so.
Oh no, you've never seen this language.
I've been to Olive Garden.
Italiano.
Buongiorno.
Like I said, third most. Yeah, he'll begin to like heft it up through this hole.
Yep.
I don't recommend we read that inscription out loud.
Well, that's all right, ma'am.
That might be a bad idea.
I can't quite seem to make heads or tails of it, so.
No, it's not any language Sawyer recognizes.
You mean it's not in English, Texan, or Italian? Jeez.
No, it's not in English, bad English, or Italian.
Or worse English. Yeah, and I think he's gonna start heading up the stairs, kind of like holding the slab up to the frogs.
They just watch. They don't impede any of you. And you get out into the living room where you hear some kind of muffled sound as you turn from the kitchen into the living room, and there's just this humongous, like 10 foot by 7 foot wide frog standing in the living room.
Well, aren't you precious? You know what? Can you imagine what they would do down in New Orleans with frog legs this big?
Yeah,
You hear, "Woo, woo, woo."
I think homeowners might be inside that frog.
Buongiorno.
Well, then maybe we don't want to boil these ones.
All right. Mr. Frog, the Frog Prince, we have your slab. I'd like to return it.
Frog just stares at you. You can kind of imagine that, like, one of the eyes starts to drift off.
Same. Sawyer's does as well. But do I give it to the frog?
Again, like, it doesn't move, but you can hear muffled sounds that now anyone who's actually listening realizes they're coming from inside the frog.
I had a feeling. How about a trade, Mr. Frog? The slab for those people.
And it's for the first, like, real time that, like, you get a good catch at what you hear next. As you hear, return the slab or suffer my curse.
I
And
believe we are already suffering from your curse as we are stuck in this place. We are trying to remedy this.
as the four of you look outside, you would see this thin, gangly, skeletal, ghost-like apparition with little red hairs floating off of it, and it seems to be in green robes that are kind of tattered and worn. Just
All right.
standing out in the desert.
Sawyer's going to make his way past the big frog and out the front door. And I think he's just going to hurl the slab at the figure.
Ellie's going to follow. She's going to have her weapon drawn as well, but she's going to have his in one hand at her side and hers behind her back with her weapon unholstered behind her back, just in case.
You would note that both of them feel comically large.
So the barrel's just like sticking out the corner like a broadsword.
Yeah. Like, I've got nothing behind my back. Barrel sticking out like another 2 feet.
Well, she tried.
Sawyer, I need a strength and athletics to hurl this slab.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby, let me get into the right channel. Oh, mama.
Oh, mama.
Oh no, Sawyer's turned into Elvis after he shook it out like him.
16.
Bam. Just hurls it. And it seems to land in this thing's hands. And then there's that bright, bright white light as it and the slab vanish. And then the frogs vanish. And left in the living room, for those that didn't go outside, are Miriam, Eustace, and Courage, covered in this green goo.
Ew.
Well, Sawyer's going to come back inside. Well, it seems your, oh, my hat. Your tablet problem is now gone away, and he's going to help Muriel to her feet.
Oh, you hear that, Eustace? They solved our problem. Thank you. Thank you. And she's just vigorously shaking your hand.
Of course, it's all in a day's work for, damn it, I keep forgetting I don't have my hat on. All in a day's work for us.
She'll
And
run over and start hugging each one of you, like so tight that like your body contorts in a way that it shouldn't. The only one
Can
probably
I dodge
unaffected by
because
that.
he is covered in green goo?
You want to dodge her hug?
She's covered in green goo, and Detective Wild's coat is precious.
All right, agility and athletics. And I will roll for her.
I hope she crits.
Part of me does too.
He said agility
Mm-hmm.
and
athletics.
athletics. Do I have a cat?
I don't know. Ooh.
That's a
So
top.
she goes to grab you, and you just barely slip out, and she ends up just squeezing your head.
Oh no!
You are able to save the jacket, but not yourself.
You will have to forgive our friend. She's not really the touchy-feely type. Not really emotionally on the outside kind of a person.
Oh, it's okay. Just thank you, all of you. Like, thank you so much.
You don't want to hear.
And if you ever get tired of your living arrangements, he's gonna hand Muriel a card.
Ooh, shiny.
An overly exaggerated size card. Could just turn the card room well.
No, it's just animated slightly different, so it stands out against everything else in the room.
You better watch out there, Eustace. You better treat her well. She's got somewhere else she can go now. Better be nice.
I'm gonna get me mallet.
And then Sawyer's gonna go into the kitchen and grab his hat.
Grabs it, slides that cowboy hat back on, comes back to the living room, leaving the four of you kind of sitting there staring at one another.
So, how do we get out of this place?
Well, that's what I was wondering because I kind of feel like if we had really fixed it, we might be back. So did we just put a band-aid on it and now it's not really fixed?
Huh. I guess that is a fair point. I was thinking that we were gonna kind of zap back once we finish the cartoon.
Right. I mean, I kind of thought with that bright light that we were just gonna like wake up back there where we once were, and then we didn't.
Was I not supposed to throw the slab? Maybe.
Maybe we weren't supposed to get
Let's
it.
see who has anything in animals.
Nope.
I have 4.
So D4.
I have a D6 in animals plus the D8 in zoology.
So with a D6, Rick, you'll notice that that pink dog is like tugging on your pant leg.
It looks like Courage just got a show or something.
And he
up?
just like kind of like makes these crazy arm gestures.
Tell us about it, sweetheart. Tell us. Show us. Show us.
I think we have to say goodnight, everyone.
Do we need to tell them good night? Is that what you're saying? It's time to go to bed?
Can Sawyer roll to break the fourth wall and say goodnight to the audience?
I won't even make you. Yes, my portrayal on Courage. Audience, this. So not even roll. Like if you turn to do this, like turn towards like an empty space and like, do you just say good night, everybody?
Sawyer will turn towards the camera and again pull off his hat for a second. You rest easy. Nowhere.
And like that, there seems to be a darkness that creeps in and in and in until you are all left in pitch black. And then there is a thunderous clap and another flash of that brilliant white light. And as you open your eyes and rub the blindingness from it, you're back in the storeroom of the pawn shop.
Hmm.
Well, that was
So,
fun.
Oh,
did we fix it, or was that just a side story?
ADHD side quest. I don't know.
I don't know what that was. I'm just gonna level with you. I haven't been doing this very long.
Same. She's gonna pull out her phone and she's going to check the date and time. Is it the same date? Are we anywhere near the same time?
Same date, same time to the best of your knowledge?
It hasn't been like 23 minutes.
Nope.
So, so it appears we are still back on track. The rest of the world just hit pause while we were away. So that's good news, I guess.
Detective Wild is just kind of off to herself a few feet away, just kind of looking at that paper she put in her pocket earlier. Just kind of looking a little down.
Can Sawyer glimpse that?
How well is Detective Wild hiding it?
Not well,
Okay.
I'd say.
Then I won't let Detective Wild roll against this. Sawyer, give me an alertness and perception, please.
Deal. I'll do you one better. I'll give you a perception and alertness roll.
I'll do you one even better. Why is Gamora?
I got a 12. That's a double max out.
Detective Wild, who is on that piece of paper that she keeps staring at?
It is it is a missing poster for a Percival Sharp.
Sawyer,
I was about to say, I know Percival, don't I?
you've met Percival. You know that face.
Detective, you said?
What? Oh, yes. She kind of shoves the paper back into her pocket. What's up?
When did Percival go missing?
Percival?
A while ago, I believe. It's been a bit.
John really wants to make the joke to say, "Oh, do you mean a while ago?" But I'm not going to.
Boo! Get out.
I don't actually know how long it's been in game. Crow did not tell me.
It's probably been a couple
That
of
was the
months
last
now.
time I played.
Yeah, it's been a few months.
I worked
Did
a
you say
case with.
Percival?
I worked a case with Percival.
Do you know him?
Fairly well.
I
Athletic.
did.
Helped me
I
fight
knew
off
it
a
was-
mannequin monster.
May I see
Yeah,
that
that
picture?
sounds like Percy.
May I see that picture?
Oh, sure. She
Just want to make sure that's
takes
the same
out
Percy I know.
takes out the paper, hands it over.
Sawyer
If this
is going
ginger could go
to.
any more pale, she sure just did just now.
Sawyer's going to pull a black charm necklace from his shirt. This might sound a bit strange, but a man met me in the bathroom with these dark eyes and handed me this. saying that they can get Percival back. I haven't been able to decipher much on that.
Back?
Like I
was
said,
there when it happened. I don't know that there is coming back from that.
What? Back from what?
Back from the great beyond, that great mystery. We all will end up traveling down that path. So we all will follow someday, sometime.
Are you trying to say he's dead?
Not trying, I'm saying. Died a hero.
no, Percival's
Detective
too smart
Wild
to be
is
killed.
silent for a moment. Can I have that back? I need to think.
Oh.
Died a hero, saved a life at the cost of his own. I nearly didn't make it out myself. I don't know how I did, and he did not. I am very sorry for your loss. Percy seemed like such a good soul.
Yeah,
He
he's the
could
one
be
who
dead.
put
He
all
was
these
just out in the
patches
woods
on
not
my
too
coat.
long ago. Wasn't he out in the woods?
The woods?
Yeah, we were chasing some monster out in the woods, and I swear I heard Percival.
I'm sorry, that was maybe a month ago.
Yeah, it was like a month ago.
But Ellie,
Where was that?
what you saw happened easily 3 months ago.
Well, what I'm saying, it was more like 3 months ago when I saw him take his last breath.
Let me check my notebook for the last time that I was hunting monsters, but the time before that, no, it seems like it got erased. Let me search my brain and ask God, where was that again?
Oh, out in the woods?
Yeah, it was out in Minnesota.
I want to say it was Minnesota. Yeah.
Yeah. No, he was getting chased by that creature out in Minnesota.
A creature in Minnesota.
Now listen, I know you think you saw what you saw, but if Percy is back, then Percy has been brought back by some means that are beyond the human nature to possess. Percy is dead and gone. Something supernatural happened. He is back. And if he's back, is it really him? Is it really? Is it a demon taking his form?
Whether he's alive or not, I'm still gonna try and find him.
Well, I can
Should I
tell
be
you what he
present for
deserves
this
that much.
conversation? I have no idea who you're talking about. Percival? Is this a guy that's
Fellow
died
Hunter,
but not
darling.
dead? That
Fellow
old
Hunter.
companion or hunter or what?
Fellow Hunter. Died to save the life of an innocent.
Wait, Rick, you had some of that radioactive technology, right?
Yeah, I have a Geiger counter.
Could you do some kind of scan on this thing? And he holds up like this black crystal that he's put on a chain.
Yeah. Puts the Geiger counter up to it.
Your Geiger counter
radioactive?
immediately short circuits and sparks.
Ooh.
Probably shouldn't be wearing
Strongly
this thing.
radioactive. Maybe not keep that around your chest.
It's okay. There's enough black tar in there to keep me preserved for quite some time.
Maybe find some kind of lead-lined container to hold that.
I do have a bulletproof vest.
That may be why it's saving you. Though we are in a pawn shop. Maybe they have one for sale.
Maybe. For now, let's see if this job is done. How do we tell if a ghost is gone?
Does anybody have? Actually, Sawyer, you've dealt with at least one ghost, and I think Ellie has too.
Yeah.
They were on separate sides of the country, but you both kind of encountered the same thing where there was this flash or flame, depending on how you destroyed it, where the spirit was visually sent away.
Well, judging by the light leaving the television, I think we've done our job here. I can stick around for a couple days and make sure.
So we're saying that the haunted item was the TV, not the blunderbuss?
Mm.
That is possible.
Or is that a usual
I
thing
don't mind
to...
sticking around too. I don't have anywhere else I got to go.
Where did you say Percival Sharp died?
The player
so I can
Ellie would remember, but the character Ellie would remember, but the player doesn't remember what she had for breakfast yesterday.
Clearwater, Florida.
Clearwater, Florida. Thank you, sir.
Okay, that's a trip. But easy enough to make.
Just as you were all discussing this, there's a crash further in the back of the warehouse section.
Oh,
That could
damn
be a
it.
problem. Let's go see what that was.
Yeah, Sawyer will run into there. Mildly disappointed that his gun is no longer comically large.
Well, it can make it that way.
And as you all kind of rush
super
back,
extended barrel.
you see this whole like metal shelving thing that you could probably get at like IKEA has been pushed over.
All right, hands up. Sawyer kind of walks in, barrel drawn.
There seems to be a bunch of just Halloween paraphernalia back here.
Sawyer starts looking for a slab.
You don't land on a slab, but you do. Let's see. I need everybody to roll their initiative.
Initiative?
Uh-huh.
Oh boy. My sister is laughing. And now I'm scared. Trying to figure out what 6 and 10 means.
You roll a d6 and a d10.
Okay, thank you.
This is why all of your stuff should have a D in front of it, except for your life points.
Ah, God damn it. So initiative Ep8 for me.
Yep. So what, you subtract that, so that one's different, right, Red?
No, that's the third roll, the D8 roll. So that's a 6. So 6 is for me.
Yeah,
complication.
Your flaw. That's
the complication.
Okay, so that should be an 8 with 6. Got it.
Yep.
Okay, so it's going to be Depresso. And then, as I just get this stuff.
I think I'm going last because I rolled a 6.
Yeah,
Okay.
My eyes were being weird. It's going to be Ellie going first.
Oh wait, I forgot we had that. Bam, corrected it.
Ellie, and then Wild, and then this thing, and then Rick, or 6, and then Depresso. Okay,
Yeah.
Ellie, as you get to go first. You see this 7, maybe 8 foot tall, what you thought was a statue ornament, step down. And how well versed would Ellie be with her horror icons from films?
Not at all. She never watches horror flicks.
Okay. It is a large man in tattered clothes with a hockey mask.
Well, that was
And
a little
Oh
bit
my
more obvious.
gosh.
Well, aren't you just precious?
The Canadians are invading America.
She is going to draw her weapon. She does not think it's going to do any good, but she is going to draw her weapon.
And for those at home in the Discord, they get to see these things. Here's your image.
Yeah, that's my boy.
If you're not
I
part
do
of our
say-
Discord and want to see the behind the scenes images, simple way to fix it: join the Discord so you can see all the behind the scenes stuff that gets posted in our live channel.
If you're not in the Discord, what are you doing with your life?
Right?
What, do you think you're better than me?
All right, Ellie.
Does it look aggressive and like it's coming at us?
Maybe. It does seem to be wielding a rather large machete.
Well, that looks threatening, and she is small, and she does not like the idea of someone, but she's going to say,
Okay.
You should know better than to come at a lady like this. And then she's going to try shooting it.
All right.
Doesn't think it's going to work, but she's going to try.
Go ahead and give me your agility and ranged weapon. And this thing will do this. Basically. And yours was the 10, right? Yep. All right. And how much damage does your weapon do?
That is a 1d8 wounding, so, or 1d8 W.
Yep.
So roll 1d8.
Yep.
Not terrible, I
Two.
guess. Just 2.
Right. 2 wound points. Excuse me 1 second. I gotta grab something to drink. I am dying.
La, 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 la.
While Ryan goes get something to drink, did you know we're raising money for charity? We're trying to reach $500.
We're aiming at $500 to help support queer youth in Washington.
That is much better than my Jeopardy singing. Yes, do promote. Well, so we don't have dead air.
And all you got to do is go to that little purple tab down there underneath Ellie and click donate. And you can give as little as like $5. It's that easy. So it will take 2 wound points.
Kaboom.
Yeah, as it just that slug just pierces into its chest. And in typical like Jason fashion, like the dust and stuff flies out, but it doesn't stop moving.
Well, aren't you special, aren't you?
Detective Wild.
Considering the fact that this guy has a machete, she is not gonna wanna get close at all. So she is gonna take her pistol and try to aim for the hands that is holding the machete.
All right. Give me a agility and ranged weapon. And he once more will do the same thing. I'm gonna put 2d10 in there.
Plus, where's my ranged weapon? Range. Ah. Right.
Just to let you know, I was choking on a nut. It was fine.
Since a pistol is technically a gun, can I use guns?
Yeah, if you have a specialty in guns. Yeah, you can use guns.
It just says guns.
Yeah, you can use guns.
All right.
Sorry, because this one has guns and ranged weapon and treats them as 2 different things, which is weird.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need 2 ranged weapon slots. I need a box for XP. Damn it!
Yeah, when I was looking over a baseball bat, it weirdly tried to make it sound like baseball bat went under the unarmed skill.
No, that should be melee.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. As you fire your pistol, it just pulls something down in front of it, and
It would if Techno Monk didn't do a redemption.
Oh, good catch. Go ahead and re-roll that, detective.
All right.
See,
If you
he
press-
comes into the chat and helps people.
I tried to. I just don't like reading, and I didn't read what all the things did.
A 5.
That is not much better.
Still not going to beat that 12. As it just pulls something down and the round collides with that as he like just pulls on this shelf in an attempt to block it successfully. Which will then be, I believe, his turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is hilarious. He is going to, let's see. He's got 4 of you. We're going to make this fair. And I'm just going to make it as I see you guys. Detective Wild.
Oh, you get to go see your brother. Sorry.
Yeah. Come on, Charlie. He is going to slash down on you with this machete. How would you like to respond?
That's how you respond.
Try and dodge.
Agility and athletics, please. Oh, he rolled like crap. Yeah, no, you managed to get out of the way. All right, which then would turn to Rick.
It usually would, yes.
Describe what happens in that moment.
Rick seeing this old horror monster come to life. They're not going to make any aggressive actions or worry about their defense at all, because that's their complication. And they're going to pull out a phone and take a photo of this reanimated Freddy.
It's very much
cheese.
the like click. Very deer in the headlights, like horror teen, like doesn't know how to process what they're seeing in front of them.
Yep.
Which then it'll be Sawyer's turn.
Sawyer is going to try and put some distance between this Canadian and Detective Wild, and he's going to essentially try and like tackle, shove back the figure.
All right. Strength in unarmed combat, which he will roll the same against you.
Oh, give me a space. 10.
Nice. Got to beat an 11.
Oh, can I add a story point?
Yeah, if you have story points, you can burn them.
I've got
keep track of what you have left, because
I've got 2 left. I'm gonna roll 1 more.
The monk resumed again.
Yep. So if you don't beat that, you can just re-roll.
Okay. Well, I think I'll be adding a D2, so I'll at least tie it.
Okay.
1D2. Damn. Aha! Take 12.
Yes. So we will just hang on to that re-roll till we actually need it. And what? It's just a tackle, right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get this very strong melee combatant away from
I'm just gonna give him a stun point as per the difference of the rolls. That seems fair.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. As he is tackled back and kind of fumbles and stumbles into stuff around him. Bringing us up to Ellie.
The pistol shot really didn't seem like it did much, did it?
No.
Well, and she doesn't really like the idea of shooting into melee, so any shovels around?
You go look for one, but
Anything bluntage close by?
there's like a pipe.
She's going to grab a hold of that while she is holstering her sidearm, and she's going to try to hit it in the head and see if that
Right.
does anything.
Strength and melee. And he will try to block this with his machete.
Oof.
Dang it.
Big
Sorry. I'm not going to be able to beat that.
Nothing for melee
It
weapons,
wasn't
huh?
possible. No, I don't have anything there.
All right. So yeah, you go like
She tried, but
awkwardly swing this thing at him, and he just like raises the machete to like connect with it and holds it there. Doesn't seem to like strain at all. Detective Wild. As Sawyer seems to have tackled this thing away from you, Ellie swings at it with a pipe, and it seems to get like batted away with ease.
I am going to switch over to my nightstick simply due to the fact that Sawyer has tackled that thing and is close to it.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to hit it with the nightstick.
Sawyer did announce to everybody he is wearing a bulletproof vest. So he can take a
Still, they're
gunshot
not
if
always
need
foolproof.
be.
They can stop a couple bullets.
Isn't it like one and done almost? Because then it unravels the Kevlar.
It depends on the caliber of round.
Oh.
Like you could take a few 9mm rounds to one if they
Mhm.
are spread out, but if they're concentrated, it's gonna punch through on like the 5th one.
Okay.
Ellie uses a real gun. She doesn't take anything with that small of a caliber.
All right. Your agility and gun.
For a nightstick?
Oh, right. Nightstick. Sorry, we got on the topic of guns. It's strength and melee. My bad.
What is the
Well, I mean,
nightstick
she has
if not
these
the
guns.
gun of the hand?
Right? What is a nightstick but a melee gun to get abuse people with? And he will try to parry this as well. God damn.
Oof.
Oh, I'm not beating
Big
that.
rolls.
Yeah, we're just gonna hang on to that reroll because I don't think you can beat that.
I mean, it's close.
Yeah. Slides off the pipe, just bats the nightstick away as kind of like looks at Sawyer. Because let's see, it is now his turn.
Deal.
Which Sawyer being the closest one, he is going to swing at you with that nasty looking machete.
Deal. I'm gonna deflect it with all my strength.
All right. Oof.
I believe that would be endurance.
Yes.
All right.
If you're trying to soak it, yeah.
Yeah, it's my best bet. I need a good roll here. Not great.
Do you want to use the reroll that's on the table?
Yeah, and then I think I'll go for it. Yeah.
Because like there's a chance.
There's a chance. In nomine Patri, Spiritus Sanctus, Taco Bell. Oh yeah. Nope, even worse.
Yep. So that's a what? That's a D8. Oof. That is 5 wound points, my friend.
That's 3 wound points because of my vest.
Uh-huh. As he just slashes up your back. Rick. We put your counter down another one.
Make a TikTok, Rick. Make a good TikTok. I want to be famous.
Yeah, moving around to a different angle, changing the filter, see if they can actually see the spirit or whatever it is possessing this model through the phone. So just changing filters, making sure they get in proper angle for Sawyer.
Give me an alertness and tech. Because your thing is you can't do any aggressive actions.
No.
But you can still take actions.
Yes, I can still take actions. I can't take any defensive actions either.
I would not call this defensive.
No.
I would call it an investigative action.
Okay, so you said
alertness and tech.
Alertness and tech. Okay, so that's. I don't think I'll be able to use my specialties for that, so it's just going to be.
Which ones are they?
Well, I've got computer programming and repair electrical systems.
Nope.
Which I don't think. I'm not repairing Freddy's electrical systems.
Neither
somehow.
of those apply.
No. So D10 plus. Okay.
Oh, Frontline Fiction. Thank you for the follow, my friend.
Nope,
Hey,
nope, that didn't work.
welcome to
Try
the
that again.
dark domain.
You have to click on the
Yeah.
command prompt when it pops up.
Realized as soon as I pressed it. There we go. 10.
With a 10. You notice that when you're angling your camera in just a way, there seems to be this blue faint light leading away from him in towards something else in this back area.
Okay, so follow the light.
And follow it you will.
And that's will be my action then.
Yep. Sawyer.
Sawyer is going to pull out his knife since my baseball bat's in the car and I didn't bring it in with me.
Mhm.
And he is going to attempt to basically wrap his arm around the machete hand and just begin to pry it open with the knife.
Okay. We'll call that strength in melee.
Oh,
This is gonna be
CQC action going on here.
I'm so good at that.
this is gonna be weird for him to fight against. So I am actually going to give him a penalty.
Man. Not great.
We will.
Oh.
Oh no. He got a 13 against your 9.
Hold on. I got 2 plot points left, I think. What does that give me? Oh no, that's the Green Ranger.
If you
That's
use
only
2 story points, it gives you a D4.
it wouldn't be worth it. I'd have to max it.
Oh, we have 2 rerolls.
Oh, son.
Hey!
Okay.
There's one more on the table.
I'll use 1 more story point to get that D2.
All right. Because you're gonna need to beat it.
Yeah.
Oh, you actually beat it. Because you needed to beat the 13 in order to pull this off. As you like wiggle your knife in there and just pry it open as the machete falls to the floor.
All right. No more dealing with that.
All right, and we have a reroll on the table, so I don't forget about that. Ellie, it is your action.
You guys so helpful, thank you.
She's going to say, Rick, walking away. I think that's awfully odd, but by himself with this thing. Is talking a free action?
Yeah. I
Rick
feel like
may be
crying
onto
falls
something.
under crying, so since crying is a free action.
Rick seems to be onto something.
You all
She
deal
handled this
with
when
that.
I
I'll
go
deal
see
with this
what's going
guy.
on. All right. She's gonna disengage and she's gonna follow Rick and see.
Take the machete. Take the machete.
Sure. Take the machete.
And you're gonna follow Rick.
She's gonna follow Rick. Rick, I sure hope you know what you're doing, son.
I don't, but there's something here.
Ain't that a mood?
She's
That's
gonna
honestly
follow
like
it.
I have no idea what I'm doing, but I think I'm on to something.
And she's gonna follow. That's gonna be her action to follow him and catch up.
All right. Detective Wild. You've seen Rick take off, Ellie in kind of a pursuit of him. Sawyer has like climbed up and like pried the machete out of this thing's hand.
Did Ellie take the machete like Sawyer told her to? Okay, good. Let's see. So, Mr. Grimm, what do you suggest we do with this thing?
I imagine at this point, Jason has like picked up Sawyer into the air. I don't know. I've never been fighting a strong Canadian.
I feel like it's like one arm lifting him, like he's a lot smaller than he actually is.
Yeah, because Jason's a freak.
Yeah, this thing's like 8 feet tall.
Oh my god. Uh, trying to think of something to do here. I doubt that it's going to work because it's not a person. Main thing I can think of doing is hit it.
All right. It can't fight back, so it's going to be its endurance. So yeah, it will just have to roll the soak up whatever you throw at it. Unless
Guess I'll do pistol.
you could do pistol too.
Because it's holding him up, so he's not really in the way at the moment.
Well, it's not like got him up overhead. It's just like he grabbed onto its arm and it's like lifting him. If you've ever seen like a toddler hold onto their dad's arm and it's just like lifting him up.
Okay. Never mind about the pistol. Nightstick.
All right. Strength and melee then. And he's going to roll his endurance to just soak this.
2d20s.
No.
A tie.
Aha. There is a reroll on the table if you want it.
Don't know how much better I'll do, but sure.
Okay. And you also have the ability to use your plot points.
The plot point might be
I don't
better.
I don't
now.
think I have any.
Did you spend them all last time?
Did I have any last time? It was my first session.
You start with 6. If you didn't spend any,
Start with
then you
6.
still have 6.
Okay. I didn't know I started with 6. I was under the impression I had to earn those.
No, that's how you get them back. They don't replenish.
Okay.
So once they're spent, they're spent. You have to earn them back.
And
Well, I already re-rolled and got a 4.
If I recall, you have to do your complications and use your assets to do it.
It's leaning into complications. So actually, like Red would earn one right now because of his inability to be aggressive or defensive, as well as heroic acts.
If I may, I have 2 complications. One is thinks he can take anything on. And I'm currently fisticuffing Jason. And then this one might be a technicality. Since I'm holding on to Jason, I'm vengeful. I never let anything go.
We're gonna mark that one as tentative.
Okay.
But the other one is yes.
Deal. So I would go back up to 3?
Yep.
Or no, I'd go up to 2. Because I spent 2.
Yep.
Okay.
So what should I do here?
Since
I already re-rolled, am I working with that 4 now instead of that 6?
Yes.
Okay.
You can burn 2 points and roll a d4 on top of it.
You could do that.
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right. You're going to burn 2 and roll a d4 and add the result to it.
Say more chippy shit.
Nope. Just not meant to be. Is it kind of like thwacks him in the side? Like you see him like look down, completely disregard it, and then look back to Sawyer. Which I do believe it makes it yes. The monster's turn.
Bring it.
As it is just going to lift one arm up and do its best to sucker punch you in the gut with the other hand.
Now, I have resistance. Can I use resistance on this? Or is that
the resistance under your derived attributes?
Yeah.
That's against like poisons and
Okay.
mind effect.
So then if I wanted to block, it would be strength and unarmed, or I guess melee, because I have a knife out.
You could use the knife, or you
Yeah.
can do unarmed.
I am better with the knife.
Okay.
So I will attempt to block.
He's going to roll his strength
9
plus his unarmed, which is not quite as good. Oh, you get in
Fail.
there and you manage to block it.
I imagine he punches the knife and it's just kind of like.
Yeah, it's an awkward angle, but you're able to like angle his fist just out enough so it's like an awkward swing. And you can kind of tell that it throws him off balance for a minute.
Perfect.
Rick, as we mark your turn thing down one more.
Yep.
And you continue to follow this blue trail that seemingly only your phone seems to pick up.
Mm.
And it leads you back to that TV. The one that you all got sucked into earlier in the evening.
And Rick probably notices that Ali has been following him.
I don't think she's been quiet about it.
So Rick will just say, the connection's still coming from the TV. I wonder what would happen if we, I don't know, broke it. Would that break the connection?
I do not know, but we sure can try.
Well, you got a tool with you, so give it a go.
Before that happens, Sawyer.
Sawyer is going to go at Jason like a spider monkey and just try and grab and start stabbing.
All right. I almost want to call it agility in melee.
Please don't. I'm so strong.
I'm so strong. No, we can do strength.
All right.
No, Sawyer just starts doing chin-ups on Freddy's arm.
All right. Come on. Roll high. Oh, we tied. Rolled the exact same thing.
As you start stabbing, he's just getting that free arm up and like semi-blocking the stabs.
Just, why won't you die, you son of a bitch?
Son of a gun.
And then Ellie.
She has got the lead pipe still with her, and she's also got that machete. She is going to. Doesn't want to hurt anything else that's on that shelf, though. So she's going to grab that TV off that shelf and slam it to the floor. Just sweep it off and slam it to the floor.
It's easy enough to just pull it forward. It's a heavy, like old tube TV, so like once it starts to tilt, it's more of a holy fuck, get out of the way, as gravity just takes over and it smashes. and like the back pops off, and that's when the two of you over there notice that something pops out and is sticking out of the corner of this TV, and it does not look like it's metallic or wires. It doesn't seem to belong.
And
What kind of
you
roll
can
do
see
we need
this
to
with the
see?
naked eye, or only through
Yep,
the
you
camera?
can see it with your naked eye.
Okay.
Well, what is this, my dear?
You pull it
Rick,
out.
you got any idea? Yeah, I'm gonna pull it out. Not with my bare hands. Not with my bare hands.
I'm still new
It
to
is a
this.
stone tablet. It was here the whole time.
That's why it was so bloody heavy.
I wonder if we can break the tablet, or if that will make it worse. Let's pick that up and throw it on the ground and see.
Go ahead and give me a strength, and we'll call it unarmed.
There wouldn't happen to be a museum in old nowhere.
Why, you trying to stay in there overnight?
I'm just saying, I remember that episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog.
But the three, like you get up and you slam it, but you don't seem to have enough force behind it to do anything, as it just kind of crunches on the ground. But we will return to them in a moment as we turn back to Detective Wild. As you see Sawyer being lifted up, and he's just trying to climb on this guy and stab like a madman.
Okay. What can I do here? Fighting isn't working. Can I grab something and pretend it's the tablet?
You do not know about the tablet.
No. We haven't called out about
But
the
we
tablet
know
yet.
about it from the TV thing.
Yes.
In the cartoon, yes.
But you gave it back.
But
in
you
the
don't know that it's actually here.
Fair enough. What else can I do to this?
The only thing you do know is Sawyer's just hanging around at the moment. Quite literally.
Yeah, Rick and
Taking-
Ellie took off to somewhere else in the storage area. Sawyer's hanging out, getting a stab on.
Yeah, taking a stab at things.
Yeah. Trying
Well,
to get
one
a
particular
heads up.
thing.
Yeah, he's got a point to make.
Yeah.
It's a real cutthroat industry. Something stiletto.
something dark side. something complete.
Okay. I don't see anything I can do.
This is one of two things Sawyer's good at, so this is what he's doing.
Fair.
I guess most I can do is hit it.
Yeah, no.
Because I got no means to distract it.
If I may, you could go try to help Rick and Ellie.
And leave you alone?
This guy, he ain't gonna hurt me. He tried to kill me with a machete, and the machete's gone now.
You sure you'll be okay?
Honey, I have never fought a giant man with a mask with a knife before, but I can promise you I'm gonna do my best.
A giant Canadian with a mask.
Me and this Canadian had a big
All
story
right.
to tell.
Distracted. I'm gonna go see what they're doing. Do
He's a
not
Canadian
be dead when we come back.
A battle for the ages.
And you take off to go find them. Giving this guy 1 round to continue trying to assault Sawyer as he tries to punch you again. Or actually, he's going to try to just straight up grab you like by the shirt.
Deal. Would this be again a melee defense?
You can do melee or unarmed. Your choice.
Better with the knife.
Hey,
But
finally
he rolled
low
like
rolls.
He rolled like crap.
Bam.
Yeah, like he goes to like try to grab your shirt, and you're just like, no.
No, this is a new suit.
Yeah, it completely biffs that. Bringing up Rick with 2 more turns to go.
Yep. Though now he can actually take defensive actions, yay, but he can't take any aggressive actions, so he can't attack the slate. So Rick is just going to call out and turn around just to see Detective Wild just running up, and he's about to say, "Hey, what?"
Look at
it. So he calls out and just says, "Detective, we found the slate. It seems the spirit seems to be emanating from this, but I don't think I'm strong enough to lift it or destroy it. You think you can?"
I have a nightstick and a gun.
Shoot it.
I have a taser.
I also have a stun gun.
I have a
But
taser
it is
and
also
a
not my
range
turn.
taser.
So can't
So
do anything right now.
electricity doesn't really do much against tone.
No.
So what is Rick doing with his turn?
Tell that to Onyx versus Pikachu.
Probably trying to get some more photos. Try and get the Freddy control spirit in line and trying to get the right angle. There we go.
While that's going on, the camera pans back to the whatever the fuck this is. These two just can't. Sawyer doesn't get a break. Jason doesn't get a break. Like nobody's doing anything.
Yeah, Sawyer's gonna do his best to kind of like, what kind of action is it for me to drink from my flask? Because, yeah, I think I'm gonna keep going at him with the knife. I'm just trying to like, I'm gonna make sure I'm between, the rest of them and Jason, and I'm gonna just kind of keep his attention on me.
All right. He will attempt to defend himself. And not bad.
Oh. Gotta love
telling
this.
It's just back and forth, man.
Misdefend.
Neither one of
Hey.
you catching a break.
It's a good fight.
It is. Like one will slash and like pound the other. It's back and forth, and it's all while he's just holding on to his arm with one arm. It's ridiculous. Ellie.
Ellie realizes she is not strong enough to be able to damage it in that way, so she will pull her 45 out and try shooting it.
No roll really needed for this, as you just point and shoot as the 45 slug pierces through it and sends these cracked spider webbing out through it. And Rick, as you're watching this happen, that blue light fades from the camera on your phone. And Sawyer, suddenly this thing just stops moving.
And then I imagine the weight of Sawyer just kind of pulls it forward. He's like, no.
All of a sudden, it has no like strength to it. It is now that like styrofoam mannequin material that just starts tilting forward.
I think in a blind panic, he just like flips it over and just continues stabbing.
The Ellie and the other two that are over with her, can I have alertness and perception checks, please?
Alertness, perception. There's perception there. Okay, so that's
Ah,
6, 7. All right, Rick, it is.
I mean, I've got the phone out still.
So you see this black obsidian stone sitting in the rubble of what once was this slab. And as you're looking at it, it resembles the same one that Sawyer showed you earlier, just a
That's what I
different
just about to
shape.
ask.
But it seems to be made of the same material.
Noticing that it's the same, similar to the one that Sawyer showed him, immediately pull out the Geiger counter and just check for radiation. Coming off it.
Still broken.
Still broken. Okay.
It short circuited and sparked, remember?
Yes.
You
Okay,
toggle the
then.
switch, nothing happens.
Yeah. So it's not as simple as turning the thing off and on again. Fix it?
Yeah.
No. Well, in that case, the thermal camera comes out and checks for if it's hotter than the surrounding area.
No.
Hotter or colder than the surrounding
Maybe a little colder, but not by much.
area. Okay. So not unusual. And Rick will just turn over to the good detective, seeing as, well, she's got detective in her name, so she would know how to.
Yes.
She would know things probably, and just say, "There's a crystal in there, similar to the one Sawyer showed me. I don't really want to touch it though."
She like takes out a pair of gloves, puts them on. They're not protective gloves in any way, but they're gloves. She picks up the stone. No
Yeah, it's
care in the world.
About palm size. Almost like a
And
resembling almost like a D12 shape, but not clean cut.
can I use knowledge to try to figure out what it is?
Intelligence and knowledge.
All right. I have law, but law does not really apply here.
No, it does not.
So knowledge it is. 12.
So with your roll of a 12, that you recognize this as like obsidian. Like you've seen the gemstone before, and this is almost like a more polished version of it. Although it's not tumbled or anything, it just seems higher quality.
It's obsidian. Volcanic glass, if you will.
Yes.
Yes, obsidian is a glass, technically.
Yes.
Technically
Obsidian is glass and also the sharpest natural forming crystal. That's why they made swords out of them.
You are the one who found this thing. Are you sure you don't want it?
I honestly wouldn't know what to do with it. Maybe hand it to Sawyer. Maybe he's getting a collection of them. I don't know. Speaking
Oh,
of,
we could probably out.
and speaking of, and Rick will just call, Sawyer, you still alive?
You just hear like the faint, and then like the metal tinging of a flask falling on the ground. I'm all right.
And
Told you
Rick
I
will
could
go
take
over
him.
to where he last saw Sawyer, and I'm guessing help him from underneath the styrofoam model 3.
That Canadian put up a fight. I think I broke a rib.
Sawyer, we found the connection on what was controlling it. It came from the TV. Inside the TV was a stone tablet. We damaged it, and the spirit seemed to have left. But there was also a black crystal very similar to the one you showed me before.
It's obsidian. It just kind of holds it out, Sawyer.
Huh. Again, he'll like take his necklace one out and just kind of like hold them next to each other. Is there anything similar about the two other than them being obsidian?
Give me an intelligence and perception.
Okay. All right. You're pretty smart. I'm a smart guy.
I could probably roll that because I've got pretty decent intelligence.
Possibly the smartest man who ever lived.
And it's not just Sawyer saying it. Everybody's saying it.
Everyone's saying it. Sawyer, you're brilliant. You're a wise man. Got a 3. But
You know, smart people don't like to think about these rocks.
I've got better time to do than with rocks. The only rock I know is Dwayne.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's to you, Sawyer. These look like 2 rocks.
Well, could I make the same roll?
Yeah, by all means.
So it was intelligence perception, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
Now things start to fall into place. Oh no.
Try harder.
Not much better. Ow. Do we still have a floating inspiration? Or was that used
we
up?
do not. That got used up.
Unless
these are definitely obsidian stones.
They're obsidian.
Well, I can't say I can make real heads or tails of any of them, but they seem like they're going to be important for something.
Hey, dear, I'm just thinking back. Last session, did anybody there also have an obsidian crystal? Because
Who was in
don't
that
remember if
last-
I remember anyone mentioning it.
Let's see, was it? Yes, at least one other person there had it. I do not know if they mentioned it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Rick doesn't want it. Sawyer's already got one. Ellie, do you want it?
I think
And
Ellie
Ellie's
is
gone.
having technical gremlin issues.
Suppose I'll hold on to it till Ellie comes back. And then I'll ask again.
Wild, are you still wearing those gloves by chance?
Yes.
Okay. Asking for a friend.
Would it do something if I wasn't wearing the gloves?
I mean, you
That's
wouldn't
why
be
Rick
wearing
wasn't
gloves if
touching
you
it.
took the gloves off.
And Rook will just have a closer look at his Geiger counter, see if he can fix it while they're deciding where the
Yeah,
rock goes.
go ahead and give me your intelligence and tech, and you can have the specialty for your
Yeah.
repair.
If you don't feel safe holding on to it, Detective, I don't mind holding on to a second one.
Oh no, I don't care. I just want to make sure everyone else gets their chance, you know.
Though when I was handed this, your brother was mentioned to me, so I don't know what that relates to it.
Hmm.
Come on, my highest skills and I only rolled an 8.
Mm-hmm. Not fixing that tonight.
No, apparently
It's
not.
going to take time and tools that you just don't have with you. It's
Mm.
repairable.
Hey, you back? Okay. She's gonna sit down and jump again. Or was that posted earlier? She already did that.
Well, sometimes
I'm
it
gonna beat me to it.
it could just be the output setting. But so Wild is going to hang on to this one, huh? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'll hold on to it.
So
Save Ellie the trouble.
with oh no, that's tech gremlins.
Mm-hmm. I think the Streamlabs are telling us something.
Yeah, no, it's Dritz's tech. It doesn't like when she switches things. Like as long as she's using the same headset the whole time, good the whole stream. If we have to she switches something, the tech gremlins attack and just they do not like it.
Well, I mean,
Can you hear
it
me
could be
now?
because she always rolls high. That's the downside. She always rolls high, but she always
Yeah.
has the tech gremlins.
It's a trade-off.
Trade-off. That's a complication.
So, as the hunters kind of make their way out into the front, you see Greg like, did you fix it? Is it gone?
Yeah, it perhaps they can explain it a bit more to you. I need to step out and get some fresh air.
Okay. So Sawyer just steps out a little flustered with everything, leaving Detective Wild and Rick with Greg staring at the two of you. Like, did you fix it?
From what it looks and from what's been explained to me, yes. That would be a Rick question.
As far as we can detect, yes, it has been fixed. However, I must warn you that we did end up breaking one of your old TVs. That seems to have been the source of the spooking, and also that quite accurate Freddy model that you have back there. It has been moved and slightly damaged.
It attacked us.
Freddy.
Jason.
I don't have a Freddy.
Oh, Jason. Sorry. Sorry, Jason. I have the two mixed up in my head. That's me.
Good job.
I don't watch horror. I don't know why I had Freddy in my mind, but yeah.
Yeah,
Jason.
the Jason statue attacked us.
Yes. I can cover you for any expenses, pay for any damages if you need any.
Oh, I could easily do that. How much you need, buddy?
It is talking to the pawn shop owner.
Sure, just need to bring out a
Offering to
wall
pay for
capture.
damages.
It's fine. Just here, thank you, and just holds out like this wad of cash.
And Rick will just look at the detective and just whisper to her, "Why is he paying us? We did damage to his shit."
I don't know. I don't actually need it. I did not come here for the money. All right.
No, it's fine. Like
I say
the
we
stuff
pay
that got
him for
broken.
the damage.
Like, dude, the damage is fine. It's fine. As long as the ghost is gone, I don't care.
I mean, we could probably give that money to Ellie. Doesn't seem like Sawyer needs it.
No. Anyway, I think that's us done here. Again, thank you very much for selling me that old Mac. I shall
of course
bring it to a very special place. And Rick will politely bow and leave the pawn shop.
All right.
Okay.
So we're in agreement. We're just going to give Ellie the money.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, is Allie the one that probably needs it most?
Can Ellie hear you doing this now?
Yes.
I'm typing it.
No, she gave us a thumbs up.
So
Your
she can
mic.
hear us, but I can't hear her, so.
I can't hear her either.
Yeah, check your mic input.
So we can talk behind her back.
I understand the frustration.
No, still nothing.
Check the audio input setting on StreamYard itself.
If we still can't get Ali in here, we'll just go off mime signs. It's like yes, no.
No, what?
It's fine. But as the three of you make your way out, they wanted to know if you want the money and or the shiny rock.
The obsidian rock or the
obsidian rock.
Yeah.
The rock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How about
All
the
right.
money that we got paid?
The pawn shop owner paid them for your hard work.
If nobody is going to be like, yeah, I'll take the whole thing, Rick will just split it evenly 4 ways.
Well, that's going to be hard because Sawyer seems to be gone.
Yeah. Thought we would have heard his Mustang take
so
off.
Ellie will take the money and then hide it in the pawn shop.
Love that idea.
Nice.
All right, so I guess I'll hand over both the money and the shiny rock.
And then Ellie will do with those as she will.
And
And
I
then-
thought we would have heard the big V8 Mustang engine take off.
You did.
So is his car still around? Or
No,
it's just sort of
it
gone?
is gone. You heard it rev up and leave.
I will show Rick the missing the missing poster paper of Percival Sharp. For future reference, in case you ever run into him, this is what Percy looks like. Can you tell him his old pal Gwen is looking for him?
Gwen. Yep, looking for Percival. Yep, I think I can do that. By the way, do you need a ride?
I have a truck. I'm good. Thank you, though. I appreciate the offer.
Well, till when next we meet, I assume.
Yes, I will continue on my hunt.
Catch you later,
Why
Detective
did I
White.
call it a hunt? Y'all are rubbing off on me. I'm out of here. Bye.
And
So, as the four of you go your separate ways, Detective Wild, can you give me a alertness and perception, please?
Okay. Perception is yes. All right. 11.
Okay. So it takes you a moment, and you're far away from the pawn shop before you realize it. But there is another black obsidian rock sitting in your passenger seat.
That wasn't there before.
And that's where the camera will go to black. And I thank everyone for coming out tonight and watching this lovely escapade. I couldn't do this without the players, so we're gonna go around the table. Julie, I don't know if you can talk yet. Red and I will do our best to plug you. We'll do it. He can do the slices stuff. I'll do the other stuff. We'll start with Majoris.
I am Majoris. I have played Detective Wild. I am in a few of these servers. Dark Domain for Supernatural. STG for a couple of things that are in there. And I can never get this right. Maestria Nord. Is that right? For Digimon. I also have a Ko-fi where I post my art, which I need to do again because it's been a while. And yeah.
And that brings us to Mr. Rick Summers.
hello, I'm Red. I'm here occasionally when I have time, when I'm not working. But more than likely you'll find me, and occasionally Dritz beneath me on Slices and Dices. We're usually in two different kind of streams, but yeah, I've got a stream coming up this November the 6th, where I'm doing a planned TPK game. That's gonna be fun.
You can also find Dritz every Sunday right here on the Dark Domain, bouncing between Power Rangers and Vampire. So they'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully, the audio gremlins won't follow them there. But this week will be Vampire, the game of Kindred 101, where they are playing a Toreador fledgling and learning exactly what it is to be undead. And I believe on Slices, you are in the Aliens game.
Yes.
And I think that's it over there.
She just said that she's also in a new Ravenloft sub-story. Not DM'd by Matt, but by one of the other players in our regular.
Halloween one-shots.
Yes.
No, just Halloween theme.
Yep.
Oh, it's taking place on Halloween.
Yep. DM'd by one of the and I think she's also played in this series as well. Maeve.
It launches
Maeve
on
is
Halloween.
DMing that game, as far as I know.
See, I got young kids. I'm not going to be on the computer on Halloween.
Yep. But it's going to be a short series, apparently. Yes, it's going to be a series. So
that brings us to another member of our community, which has done some actual real life work to help our channel out. My man Depressomancy, who, if you did not catch our Eldritch Automata part 1 of our 2-part episode that we're needing to do, go and check out TikTok. But yeah, plug your other stuff, man.
Hello, everyone. I am Depressomancy, and I have been Sawyer Graham, the salt and pepper salt of the earth, country boy with too much money and a Mustang. So, I am a voice actor. I do voice acting on various social medias, though here lately, due to some medical issues, I have not been doing as much as I should. However, I am on the mend and I am ready to do more voices. So if you have script ideas or anything that you'd like to hear me read in whatever goofy fashion or whatever spooky style you prefer, you just let me know. You can find me here on Dark Domain all the time, between Supernatural, Power Rangers, Terra. I'm joining another one where I'm going to play a raccoon version of Spider-Man. I forget the name of that one.
Oh yeah,
And
the hero one shot.
yeah, the hero one shot. And I feel like I'm on other ones as well.
There's plenty more coming down the pipe.
Yeah. And occasionally you can find me on Shattered Tabletop Games where I play the Obajima game. And yeah, I'm going to pass up for Ryan, the man who started this all.
And guess what, guys? Next month, this channel, or at least the server supporting it, will be 1 year old. Like, it is amazing to see how much growth we have had made in just that short a time. I could not have done it without the communities that have supported us, whether that's Shattered Tabletop, Maestria Nord, Slices and Dices, and every one of you who has chosen to follow us and give us your time. We appreciate you, and we are forever grateful for all the time you spend here with us. You can see me and at least one of these people tomorrow night when we when they play vampire and see exactly how bad of a storyteller I can be. I have some very interesting things planned for tomorrow. Because got to teach them how to be vampires. We also have a stream coming up. I will be running on Maestria Nord this coming Wednesday. That is the 8th. I'll be running the Digimon series that was supposed to be a time filler, and now I'm just at a narrative point where I have to keep going. it is what it is. I love it though. It's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun.
Yeah. We started another vampire series, Thurston County by Night. It is a Vampire the 5e game set in Thurston County, Washington, where we'll be streaming that once a month. However, there will be some episodes that are recorded between those and put specifically on YouTube. So if you want to see what happens between the coterie sessions, you're going to have to keep an eye on our YouTube channel for that information. We'll be recording one of those this coming week. Friday the 10th, we'll be doing another Digimon game, but we'll be here on the Dark Domain running a system that I wrote.
Yeah.
We took the Year Zero engine game. If you're familiar with basically anything from Free League, that's what they use. Whereas Alien, Vyson, Morkborg, all on the same system. So I took that system and wrote a Digimon book with it and made the character sheets myself too. It was grueling, like 3 days of no sleep, but I hyperfixated. And we're gonna try it out and see what needs to be tweaked. So I have some pretty high hopes for that. This month, just so you guys know, Return to Terra will not be on the last Saturday of the month. We are moving it up to the 18th because I will be going to HorrorCon out here in Washington. So I'm gonna go meet some really cool horror actors, including Kane Hodder and the guy that played Sam from Trick or Treat. So yeah, we're gonna move that and do that on a weekend where I'm not doing something. But you can catch us here tomorrow, first and foremost, where we'll plug this stuff all over again. But just remember, guys, we got a thing here on the Dark Domain. You deserve to take up space. You deserve to exist. You do not have to tolerate anybody else telling you otherwise, especially in this climate that we find ourselves in if you need a safe place to exist, whether it's neurodivergent support, queer community, we have both. The only thing we don't tolerate around here is intolerance. And unfortunately, you have to be intolerant of intolerance, so it sucks. But we don't put up with anything else. But be safe out there. Stay true to who you are. Take care of one another. But more importantly, take care of yourselves. And if you're still here, I'm going to send you on a little mission. Go have fun on a raid, guys. But we will see you next time. Bye.
Whoa.
Bye.